You can just spam these, bro. Here. You're a support. I'm right here. Bro. What the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Hell, revive me, bro. You stupid bitch, bro. Are you joking? Are you joking? Okay, I thought, bro. Thank. I'm just gonna camp here, bro. Two kills. Alpha, come on, let's get to the next sector at least. Next sector at least, bro. There's so many snipers camping upon that hill, bro. I'm just gonna spam these rocks, bro. That was a jet, bro. That was gonna one-shot me, like, tomorrow. Deploy beacon anywhere. Ah, just pre-aim that guy, bro. What? Hey, guy saved me, bro. Thanks. Come on. What the fuck was that? Yeah. joking a lot though. Good kill. Maybe revive me. Nope. No one's gonna revive me. It's a grenade. No, why? Why? Maybe he could revive me. Or maybe he could die. Or maybe he could die, bro. I mean, the play beacon is absolutely coated. Saw a person, but couldn't hit him. Holy shit. What the fuck is that glitch? Bro, why? Why? Javiv, W, Javiv, bro. W, Javiv in the comments, bro. Seventeen. 81 damage. Okay, that's the thing. I'm not shooting anything, bro. I am not shooting anything. Okay, combat area. Okay, we can now go. What the fuck was that? For you to what the frick was that? Bro, this dude is trying so hard to get a defibrillator kill, bro. I'm not going there. Man, I wish I had the play beacon. Okay, is that a tank? Oh, headshot, bro. What the frick? Bro, come on. Oh, tank. I didn't get the spot. Damn. Maybe hit. Oh, yes. so many smokes, bro. Someone 50 here, 100%. Bro, there's like 7 enemies looking at me at the same time, bro. How am I supposed to react? There's one right there, bro. There's a second one right there. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, we captured it. Let's go B. Rush B, guys. Guys, rush B. I'm so smart. Bro, medic! Medic, hello! Nice. God, that stress was insane, bro. just pray and pray here and just get kills easily. 32 and 10, bro. I'm actually cooking. Or I can just use the sniper rifle now. I'm kind of bad at sniping, so. Oh! I was really good at sniping in BF 5. Explosives. LeBron James. Oh. Okay, we're pushing. Hey, we're pushing. Holy cow, that guy just flung, bro. Hey, hey, hey. What does this do, bro? Oh, we choose locations. You guys, look at this destruction. I'm gonna please. Look at this destruction. Look at this destruction. Okay. 3 C4s. Oh, holy cow. God, you can snipe people with this, bro. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little. Please don't beacon. Guys, every time you shoot, you have to move. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, there's a tank here. Guys, how do you aim with a sniper? I don't even know. What the hell? These flanking mechanics are insane. Okay, push. Last push. Second to last push. Mastery 11. Yo, run. Run, boy, run. does this do? 6. With this little plane thingy. Well, if I shoot it there, it goes there. But I don't know how to shoot though. Running out of ammo. I need some ammo. Bro, they're swearing in the voice lines. That's sick. I'm not promoting swearing, I'm just saying it's sick. Oh, got cocked. Okay, he's not getting me. Damn. After this, they're done, bro. Let's play some maybe later. Maybe let's play some later, like right here. Oh, we can peek like this, bro. Look at this. Wait, oh, like this. Oh. Let's push, let's push, let's push. Yeah. Oh. Wait. Damn. Let's go, guys, let's go. I'm a sniper, bro. Oh, let's go. Ah, come on. Revive me, revive me. Revive me, bro. Please, revive. Maybe revive me, bro. Maybe revive me, bro. What? Dude. Broski. Finally. Oh my god, I'm actually cooking. Just throw it, bro. Oh no, that's so bad. That's so bad. Okay, I have a spawn beacon though. It's not my spawn beacon, bro. Is that based on my spawn beacon? Okay, that's just no. I did not. Bro, what? Okay, I can't deploy. Fine. is dying. Okay, maybe that was good. Some juice. Some juice. GG. Ay, ay, ay. GG. What? I dropped 46 kills. Someone dropped 67 kills, bro. Okay. We're on the technical side again. Damn. I'm gonna use a recon. Hopefully I don't suck as much. Where the frick did it go? Oh well. Ooh, nice. I could have shot him, but no, didn't shoot him. These guys just don't shoot. Fine.
Sniper contact! Stay low!
What well. Because I think maybe it's a little bit too quiet. Right now I have 10 kills. Someone has 28. But that's because they are... Because that's what they play tank.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
Guys, when I play good, I focus a lot, so I'm gonna do that.
We have Bravo under attack.
Guys, if I'm being a little quiet, that's because
C-Reps have losses coming in. Watch your backs.
the guy's just camping, little camper. That shotgun is just insane. kill that guy. I thought, what the hell? EW, bro, this. I'm such an idiot. This. Damn, bro. C4 is actually a clutch, bro. God, bro.
Target set. Stand by. Our forces have neutralized Bravo.
Just this, bro.
Explosive set.
Right, we've taken objective Alpha.
Move to attack and mark objective. Our attack on Bravo is underway. Bravo's under enemy control.
God is doing amazing.
Bravo has been neutralized.
Oh my god, that frag's gonna do nothing. Oh, yeah.
We've taken the sector. Hostiles are retreating. Need a fucking medic. Take out any remaining hostiles.
UW. We both killed ourselves, bro. We both killed each other, bro. That's what I meant to say, bro. Okay, this guy is actually the goat of reviving. I think Bled needs that quest. Shoot. I cannot help you right now. this tank wouldn't be in my way, bro. What the? Bro, that's the biggest drink. Thank you. I now get why people play Recon, bro. It's so fun.
We're attacking objective Alpha.
Let's look at this. Yep. Matter, bro. Here, behind you. Nice. In that corner, bro. Bro, in that corner. Okay, I'm gonna switch to this now. We tank. Oh yeah, tank time. Damn.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
From where? Bro, I couldn't even kill a person, bro. What the frick, bro?
I need a medic!
Medic, bro. Nice. Okay, I think it's literally in the middle of the road. So we probably won't have a problem with this objective. It can sneak up on them though.
You're leaving the AO. Return to combat.
How did they see me? Maybe they heard me, yeah. Maybe. Oh wait, we need to capture A and then defend A. Nice. Bro, why did you run? Way nice. Five and 9. Oh my god, how many tanks? So close. just blew up my teammate. Nice. Oh, that's a teammate, okay. Thanks, no. Kill us, nice. Big cow. They make. Why didn't they make closed and open breakthrough? This gun has like literally no recoil.
Moving on final sector. Target the objectives and finish this. Attack support on the marked objective. I'm fucking hit!
The smoke grenade is actually like really helpful. Then you see me. Got 80.
We are targeting Alpha. Hostiles have secured Alpha. Enemy's taken Alpha.
Nice. Okay, we're entering the objective. Okay, 6 people. people. I think it's GG's. 10 people, bro. I think it's GG's. God, how many? 41 kills. Top guy had 96 kills. What the hell? GG easy. Right now I'm on level 19. Level 19 right now. Almost to level 20. You need a level career rank 20 to get the skin, I think. No, charm. I'm gonna show you, man. This right here. Oh wait, I can't. So yeah. And then you need to spot 200 players with a recon kit. And you get this skin. Right here. I can serenity, please. Be defensive. Defensive side, please. Bro, attacking again. Press the third time attacking. I gotta leave though. Yeah. Victor. It's currently 1 AM for me. If you wanted to know. Oh, we're playing this map now, okay. If you want to farm. If you want to farm these things, then if you want to farm the spots, then you can come to a map like this. That people are very close, and then you need to use the sniper ability. Gonna go here.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Wow, was that like those them? Them. Aye. I'm just gonna say that aye. First I'm gonna farm some kills with this. Yep. Farm some kills. Oh, we can go further, yep. Place this down. The frick is this, bro? This is a chaos fest. How many people are there? I just tried to put under the play and I just got sprayed. That was, the assault gadget.
We are attacking objective Alpha.
See, someone comes through. Oh, yeah.
Attention. Enemy forces have captured Alpha.
please. If someone's in the chat, say hi, bro. I'm lonely. It's them. Please revive me. Please. I spotted some enemies for you, please. Another bro, there's so many. Another one. Another one. Oh, how many? How many can we see? How many?
I need a medic!
You can just farm like this, bro. Did him. Tank.
I got you! We cannot sustain these losses. Take effective action.
Just gonna wait here. What? Where? Bro, guys, what is this glitch? Or just... is it a hacker? Then I cannot hear for the love of me. What? What do you mean? And I'm not hacking, bro. Like, who wants to see a couple? Finally, I healed up. Damn.
I'm hit!
I got you!
I didn't hit him. What? What the hell?
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
It's 7. Speed. Attachment. AG coating. What's that? What the hell? Okay, we're defending finally. I still need the spot. More.
Be advised, the sector is lost. Set up defensive positions.
Explosive set!
Hostiles are inbound. Hold them here and defend the sector.
Be advised, hostiles are attacking objective Alpha. Defensive position needed on the marked objective.
Guys, what is this music?
Hostiles are attacking objective Alpha.
No. They don't destroy my spawn beacon. They haven't. Wait, can I do this?
Enemy cargo reporting casualties.
Oh my god, this is the perfect one, bro. in case. No, my beacon is gone.
Okay, enemy has lost over half its troops. Defensive support on the marked objective.
Okay. Oh wait, I have to use my ability. But I can't charge it up for some reason.
We need to rally defense to the marked objectives. Enemy attack confirmed at Alpha.
Let's go. 14 to 10. Very good. So decent. Very solid. I'm gonna open some cheese sticks I have. So good. What? Yeah, I need an 8-round mag though. I can also equip this. This is way better, bro. Wait, I don't even need recoil because this is just one shot. Oh, this is actually good. Why? It is. Wait, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, now you hear me. What the hell was that? Maybe my dog. My dog woke up. Dog, you want the cheese stick? Bakın or cheese stick. I'm gonna give him a little bit. Maybe it doesn't kill him. I don't know. Oh, good boy. Casper, no good. You will not get anything else. Try some conquest now.
The enemy are attacking Echo.
I like breakthrough more than conquest because you wanna have two objectives. Two to one objective too.
Objective Delta neutralized.
Capture.
Move to attack the marked objective. Alright, team, we have eyes on an enemy hero in your area.
Tank.
Our troops have neutralized objective Charlie. We have initiated our attack on Echo.
Explosive ready!
Objective Echo is under control. Objective Bravo has been secured by hostiles.
The hell was that? Bro. What the hell?
Be advised, hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
I'm definitely not going there, bro.
I need a medic!
Come on, guys, he needs a medic. We needed to go. Charlie, not fucking Delta. There's also some in there, but and I go to Charlie. Come here, please, bro. Please, here. Okay, nope.
We have lost objective Delta.
We need to take C, bro. What the fuck is happening? Pressure. What pressure? When the frick are these? Okay, what the fuck? Man, someone in the chat, please talk to me, bro. I don't want to be lonely for 10 hours.
Enemies are attacking objective Foxtrot.
You hear me? Do you hear me? How did I not get that, bro? What is that BS? Okay, please down on a beacon. That's good. No, bro. Okay, there. I'm gonna switch to assault real quick because holy farm. Let's go. Let's go to Delta. Someone look to the right for 1 second, bro, please. 88, bro. How unlucky. I saw the shower, bro. I saw it.
We are targeting objective Delta.
Look at this. Whooped. Whooped. And it shows the marker like, oh, whooped. Bro. Bleh. Holy cow, they're going to see us. They're going to echo. Or whatever the hell that is.
Attempting to capture Delta.
Be advised, hostiles will seize Delta.
Our troops are attacking Delta.
Come on. What the hell? How did they flew? I flew like a rocket.
Objective Delta has fallen to the enemy.
What? Okay, I need a tank, bro. I want the jet so bad, actually, though. I haven't tried the jet at all in BF6.
I've spotted a infracting tank to your south.
I got you!
Let's go to Delta. There's someone here. Bro, we want to be the enemies that big together, bro. Holy cow. Just reload this. Bro, I shot them. Oh my god, how are they that far up? What? Bro, you could just climb up to the top. Why don't you do that? Oh, it's a helicopter. Max got the helicopter. Okay, you do this. Okay, I get it. When you turn like this, okay. How do you turn like this?
You are exiting the combat zone. Turn back now. Be advised the enemy has taken Delta.
It's own gun, bro. Just one to use the jet, bro. Look out.
Attention, objective Delta has been secured by hostiles.
Try to reload as fast as I can, bro. Maybe YouTube shut up and man, I have like no viewers, bro. Maybe that's it.
Okay, we have secured Echo.
Okay, that guy killed him. Ah, why is this toilet so dumb?
Delta neutralized. Objective Echo has been lost.
We have secured Delta.
So close.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Okay, we need to recapture Echo. Oh my god, we're actually so golden, bro. Just recapture Echo and then we only have A left.
Over here!
No, bro. I thought I got away, bro. Maybe we can fly the jet, bro. We can fly the jet. Just gotta wait, bro. You guys need like a kill. Okay. We're gonna wait for the jet. And then see how we do. I'm currently 19 and 50. So one's on our team 48 and 7. What? Oh my god, bro. It's a jet, bro. You finally, bro. B36A4. Let's test that out, bro. What is this gun? It's probably wait, what? What's an assault rifle? What is this? Wow, its recoil is crazy. But A4 M4A1 is. Wait, what? Did I see 53 headshot? 34, bro. But this recoil is insane, though. Control 41. Maybe if you get some attachments, like maybe but this just doesn't have. on assault rifle. Like I said in my new video, this is the second best gun in the game, and in my opinion. Like maybe if you could top this build, then you would like maybe do folding grip, and then you would add like compensated brake, and then like hey, I don't know. This would be the same. This would be the same. Like soft point. Like instead of like this grip. But it gives so much control and precision though. Yeah, it's hard to control though. But look at this. 3-shot headshot at medium range, like if you get closer, that's a 2-shot headshot. Wait. Yeah, still not enough. But imagine, why aren't there any of these? Wait, maybe there is. Why aren't these on, bro? Maybe start, bro. What the hell? Give me a Colt, bro. Give me a Colt. Please. Give me a Colt. But like, yeah, look at this recoil. I'm gonna use the full mag. And then we can come back later. Look at this recoil, okay. Then I'm gonna customize it how I would customize it. Wait, 35 tap. This, like this, yeah, but this and that. Like this. Look at this. Man, look at this. Yeah, guys, you can definitely see the difference, right? Or maybe I just do like this. Okay, this. I'm just holding my mouse down. Okay, even further. No, that's not it. Wait, I'm comparing it to this, bro. These are not it. Like this, so I need it like this. Them. Okay, this is the good height. Like these are definitely smaller, and it feels that you can like more easily control it. But wait, headshot. 37 headshot. Wait. What? I just want to hit the headshot, bro. Please. For the stream. It only does 37 headshot. But with the last build, it did 47 headshot, so it would be even more. So we can basically say, if you want more recoil, get this build. If you want more damage though, then you could swap this for this, and then this for this, and then this for this. If you want to, you can almost two shot. At medium range also. At long range you can three shot. And at extra long range you can also three shot. It's really hard to hit. I think that was twice there, that was just a kill. But there's three, bro. You can also three shot. Wait, look at this. Oh, the other. From here. That's sick. Been streaming for 2 hours. Legs kinda getting hard. Ooh. Neck cracking though. What? Yeah, with challenges. We still need to spot how many enemies. We can track, bro. We can track. Wait, what is this? Oh, track. Look at this. Bro. 159, but it should be here. Whatever. Glitch. I really want to play Serenity Peak Sniper on defending side. What the hell? What the hell are you hunting? Snap. Everything happens. I've done. Or restart. Now Steam is glitched also. I'm here, guys. I'm just. I'm just here, but gotta hide my screen. Oh. Sitting here peacefully. Mother really wants these cheese sticks. Hopefully they're not bad. Oh my god, this intro is crazy. one cheese stick log. Here we go. That's it. Okay, it's showing up right this time. We only need to spot 25 players. Please be Serenity, please be Serenity Peak, please be Serenity Peak on the short stream. That's the background, literally. Finally! And it has just started. Let's go. Oh my god, and we're already losing. What is this squad?
Oh.
That was a good burn. Need to go to here, bro.
Hostile forces incoming. Keep them pinned and exhaust their reserves. I've spotted a big fucking tank to your north.
Bro, squad. Okay, that plan did not work out. Where the frick is my template beacon? Spot. I didn't know there was a gap right there, bro. I hate these guys.
Explosive ready! Drag away!
indicated!
You actually working? Does this actually work? Or do you have to actually see them? Because, oh wait, I can just do this. Why is this guy just here? I can just be here, bro. Finally, the guy left, bro. He was there for like centuries. Okay, did I complete the quest? No! I still have to wait. Oh my god, I'm so ass. So, why do I just get freaking damage for no reason sometimes?
I'm tracking a big fucking tank in the middle area.
Nice, very nice. Bro, I need to just spot some people. Like, bro, it's not that hard. It should not be that hard. You can just place the beacon. I can place the beacon into the toilet. Bro, will you revive me? Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, no one saw the deploy beacon. I can spawn in with my M4A1. I don't know. So,
Support on the marked objective.
shit, that's 2 tanks. You idiot. Bro. Bro, are you joking? Okay, fine. Finally.
Need a medic!
Be advised, big fucking tank operating in your area.
need a medic!
Bro, you're so brave, holy shit. Up to. Holy shit, that's a tank. I thought I could do that, bro. Bro, I was gonna put C4 on it and just explode it. Two more spots and that's it. I'm done, bro. What the fuck is this? Kill. Please, this just instead. Okay, I think he's looking at me. I think he's looking at me, scheiße.
We have weakened the enemy forces. Keep fighting. You're exiting the combat zone. Turn back now.
Yeah, I killed so many, 12 of them. I thought I killed so many enemies, bro. 12 and 11 only. Wait, did we do it? Yes! Guys, every single quest done. For week 1, week 2 has some other quests that I'm gonna show you right now. I can show you right now. Let's see. And hold up. Rewards. Wait, okay. We can get a weapon charm, a bad company weapon charm. We can get a vehicle skin, and then we can get one more gun skin, and that's basically it for weekend 2 rewards, I think. Yeah. And then we can get one more. Oh my goodness, bro. It looks like it looks like I'm making an ASMR video on Battlefield 6. Okay. I'm gonna play this match and then I'm gonna pick Hustle because I don't need recon anymore. I'm just gonna play as a sniper a real bit. These voice lines are these voice lines or something. What? How did he appear? He appeared out of nowhere. What the frick?
Overwatch requested on my grid.
I haven't played much with Engineer. Let's play with him a little bit. Small motion sensor mine. This. This. This SMG shoots a little, literal. It literally shoots like nothing, bro.
We have regained control of the objective.
Do this. I can't. I'm gonna use this one, bro. It has less fire rate, but at least it has like decent damage, bro. Like, God, this is insane. What the? Okay, we have lost, bro. We've lost. We've definitely lost, bro. GG. GG, guys. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna take a little break, like 30 minutes. Maybe I'll be back like in 10. Maybe I'll be back in 10. Yeah.
side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
I am back. I am fully back. Oh my god.
He walks into his room, planning to shoot himself, but two servants are cleaning guns, so he has to give up. He goes under a tree to hang himself, but gets interrupted by two flirting servants. He moves to another spot and ties the rope again, but just as he puts it around his neck, a gunshot rings out. He goes to check and finds the two servants hunting. The massive estate is crawling with servants everywhere. He wants to find a quiet place to die in peace. He carries a hose into the garage and picks his favorite luxury car. He connects the hose to the exhaust pipe.
What the hell is this? But I can play with. Hold up. Okay, this can be insane. Guys, have you seen the new supply pack? It has max and also a healing. W. W from dice. Damn. This gun has a bit of recoil, so you need to control it, but other than that, it's super good. What? Oh my god, there's so many people here.
Be advised, Alpha is under attack. We have lost control of Alpha.
fucking medic!
This life for so long. It's on A. Big kills. What is fucking bitch? Damn. This is glitch. What the hell is this? They cannot for the life of them. What the hell?
Enemy forces are being depleted. Keep on the attack.
These voice lines are hit-or-miss, bro. Nice gun, bro. Perfect gun. I have the best gun in the game, bro. Guys, this is the best gun in the game, bro. The invisible gun, bro. What the frick? This gun is so insane. Bro, this is top 5 best guns in the game. That was the best gun in the game, bro. Definitely. Why? Why don't? Why do I don't have a gun? Can't see. Is soldier hood. Yep, I have no gun. I literally have no gun. It looks like I have no gun, bro. Can't see anything. God damn it. Can I at least see with a different glass, maybe? No, I cannot. It just zooms in, bro. Damn, this is the weirdest glitch. Nah, bro. Wait, why is it lagging actually? What's happened? Why is it laggy all of a sudden, bro? Bro, my stream is so laggy. It's actually kinda good. What the frick? No, but this kind of bad though. Bro, what happened? What did I do, bro? What did I do? Bro, they've already captured it, bro. This is all so bugged. I thought that was the enemy tank and we were gonna be cooked for life. I thought that was a corner. Oh, how many kills? How many kills? 2 kills, bro. 32 and 15, bro. If I just had a reticle, bro. What? Bro, what the hell? Guys, are you seeing this, bro? What? What do you mean? Can other people see me? No. Wait. Wait, this might be good. What? No. Don't die. Oh my god. I want to see if people see me, bro. This may be a new glitch. Or is it just for me? Is this just a visual glitch or something? Okay, it's a visual glitch for me. But that's crazy. And we lost GG. Bro, I think I had the second most kills, 32. So not 38, 50, 43. Yeah, but... What? What the frick? This just glitched, bro. This just glitched. Challenges, I did all my challenges. Damn. Wow, our teammate did so bad. Damn. Bro, let me leave. Let me leave. Oh. Wow. Hello. Man, this game is pretty buggy. It's an open beta, so if Battlefield 6 launches like this, then it's going to be a buggy mess. It's going to be a good buggy mess. Wait, let's watch this video.
It's over. It's absolutely over. Call of Duty. If you didn't see the Twitch viewership yesterday, this is the difference between Battlefield and Call of Duty Warzone.
Damn. 180k for Battlefield and Warzone 13k.
The Battlefield 6 open beta, but it was early access. It wasn't even the full day. Now, to get these numbers, they're a little bit inflated because a bunch of people were watching the Twitch streams in order to get drops, in order to get an access code to the beta. But regardless, that was also on the same day that a new season launched for Warzone, which added a new event, which added a new Easter egg, which normally blooms the viewership for Call of Duty up quite high. But it didn't happen because Battlefield 6 is here and it's not playing around.
Yeah, these headshots are crazy. Yep.
Now, the reason why I say is it's over is because of how Call of Duty has treated the game since Modern Warfare 2019. Since 2019 came around and the boom of Warzone, they have gotten completely complacent. For a lack of better way to say it, they have just stopped caring. They thought that they could milk their audience and milk their players for money, putting out egregious bundles and things didn't people want, just thinking they would pay for them. And even when Battlefield was revealed and people were like, this is what we've been asking for, this is what we wanted to see, apparently behind the scene, the Activision leadership wasn't worried whatsoever because they quote unquote said Call of Duty is too big to fail.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
actually an article from the Insider Gaming Network, which does pretty good reporting, especially when it comes to Activision. Yet, when they're not worried, look at the difference in viewership. And don't get me wrong, here is the honest
800,000 viewer difference.
it is actually too big to fail. If you look at yesterday getting trounced by Battlefield, another first-person shooter, still 13,000 people were watching the game, which in comparison to most other games on Twitch is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And even if Call of Duty has a horrible year or years, the IP is still so big that it will sell millions upon millions of copies. But by Call of Duty standards, what is failing? Because technically, if a Call of Duty game sells 10 million copies, which seems like a ton, that is failing by Call of Duty standards. And this may very well be the first year that could happen in a very long time. The question is, how? Well, first things first, I know you guys have been asking for more Battlefield content. We're going to have more Battlefield content on this channel. I typically focus on story, Easter eggs, that kind of thing. There's going to be more Battlefield story. There's going to be more Easter eggs, that kind of thing coming very, very soon. But for now, this will have to be the Battlefield. I real quickly did want to talk about some of my thoughts from the open beta, because quite literally, I was shocked. Upon playing this, I assumed because it was a Battlefield game, I thought it would be buggy. I thought the servers would be bad, and I thought there'd be like a lot of hitching, a big server delay, trouble getting into the servers. And at first, that was the case. There was a 300,000 person queue to get into the
Yeah,
game.
it was
After
crazy,
an hour of launch, what was at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the problem was solved. People were in the game. The server queue only lasted a few minutes.
But guys, remember, early access was not for everyone. If you wanted early access, you had to get codes, right? So, when open beta comes out, I'm gonna predict that the queue is going to be like like 400,000, or maybe even 500,000, but a million, I don't think so. But if it does reach 1 million, then I would just be shocked, bro.
And with the announcement of a 60 hertz servers are all around, the game felt fantastic. The connection, the hit detection, already on day one of a beta felt better than Warzone has felt all year. This is what Warzone looks like when I am in a pre-game lobby to this day. In an open beta with millions of people playing an unfinished game, I didn't have one moment of Battlefield that looked like that. The graphics are great. The sound is phenomenal. The optimization on PC is far better than I think Warzone has ever been. The game feels tight and the guns feel good. Now, going to more of like the surprising side of things, the first time I started booted up and played the open beta for Battlefield, I was shocked with how fast the time to kill was, just because I haven't played a Battlefield game in so long. But because there's this fast time to kill, basically any gun you can do well with, and my personal favorite was actually an SMG, even at long range, which might need some balance in the long run, but each gun has its place. The LMGs work in this game because yes, the movement speed is slower and everything, but they have such low recoil and the maps are so much larger than Call of Duty's. LMGs actually have a place. Battle rifles have a place. Assault rifles, sniper rifles, and even the shotguns are really, really good. Of course, because it's a Battlefield game, the environmental destruction is there and it feels great. And normally what I would say about Battlefield is
Destruction, bro. The number one key difference from any Battlefield is destruction, bro. And maybe the maps. The maps are also very good, but destruction in this game is so realistic. It feels like it's real life for some reason, bro. And I've played this since Battlefield 1, so I've seen Battlefield 1 like destruction, and it's also good, but this is just different, bro.
I have two complaints about it. Number one, I get sick of getting killed by vehicles, but honestly, I didn't find much of a problem with that whatsoever. And in fact, I almost took more enjoyment out of destroying the vehicles than getting kills with them. And on top of that, the other complaint I normally have about Battlefield is there's very large gaps in spawning in and then getting into a gunfight, and then you die, and then you have to run back again. But somehow the map design of these maps within Battlefield 6, apparently the developer said they had them maps of Battlefield Bad Company 2 in mind, which makes a lot of sense because that was actually my favorite Battlefield game before this one. And in that game, you were constantly in gunfights, and that's exactly how these maps feel. However, if you're a traditional Battlefield fan, what I will say is there's a lot of close quarters, a lot of tight areas, and they're definitely trying to push a little bit towards the Call of Duty side of things on that. Now, as I mentioned before, since Modern Warfare 2019, that is when we had our last big resurgence in Call of Duty. And I truly believe that is because we had a couple of years with Infinite Warfare, with Black Ops 4, where people got pushed away from Call of Duty a little bit and they started to panic. They started to have competition. So immediately, Call of Duty needs to come back with something big to reinvent the wheel, or really just put it on a new engine. And that is what they did with Modern Warfare 2019. And after that boom, they just kind of rode that wave for such a long time, not listening to the audience, thinking everything that they did was right. A great example of this was Warzone 2.0. When creators went and played that early, everyone told them that this was not the thing that people were going to want, and lo and behold, it's one of the biggest failures ever in Call of Duty. Yet Battlefield comes along this year and listens to almost everything that people have wanted, and they wonder why the viewership, why the players are pulling the plug on Call of Duty to go over there. Not to mention, there are things coming to Battlefield 6 that aren't even shown.
This trailer's just, oh, it's so cinematic, it's so beautiful, bro, and realistic also, and destruction, bro. You can see destruction everywhere, bro.
Going yet, there is going to be a full campaign, which of course we're going to cover the story on. On top of that, there is Portal, which is essentially Forge, but in Battlefield, where you can create your own mode, create your own games, things along those lines. And what I'm left wondering is, what can Call of Duty do to compete with this? And I truly believe that this year, they're behind the ball. They have gone too long without listening to the community. It is sad to see, but things that people ask for, like a portal style mode in Call of Duty to create your own maps and create your own modes, Call of Duty didn't do it because they got complacent. They put in skins that people didn't want to see. Meanwhile, Battlefield has come out and said, hey, this is a military shooter, a modern military shooter. Why would we be putting these crazy skins like Nicki Minaj in the game? Like, quite literally calling out Nicki Minaj on that one. Now, the beta for Battlefield 6 isn't perfect. For example, some of just like the middle of the road thoughts that I have is I think the SMG's a little bit too easy to use. Leveling is pretty slow, but I don't personally have a problem with that. And guns feel really easy to use. Like, not a ton of them have a lot of recoil, and by the time you actually get attachments on them, most guns are full-on laser beams, which, give it some time. I think once they balance maybe the time to kill a little bit more and some weapons a little bit more, I think those things will be fixed. But at the same time, as I was playing the beta, I realized that a couple things are definitely missing. I truly believe that there needs to be a server browser. The server browser in the game would improve this drastically, because I found myself, I know there's only 3 maps right now in the beta, but just playing the same maps over and over and over and over again. And it was like literally I just played Cairo a million times in a row. Also, there needs to be a little bit more balance for the small team modes. As a Call of Duty player, as I was playing the small team modes, I realized there was pretty much no reason to play an engineer. There's no vehicles in that, which means the abilities that you unlock throughout a game are basically pointless, because your abilities as an engineer are to repair vehicles, and it just doesn't quite work. Yeah, like some of the gadgets are fun to use in that, but I think there could be a little bit more balance done there. And here's my final thoughts on this. I truly believe that this could be a year, maybe the only year ever. I don't think it has ever historically happened, that I think Battlefield is going to outsell Call of Duty. The hype around it is insane. You guys specifically, I've been a channel where I focused around the story of Call of Duty, and in every single video that I upload, you want me to do more and more backstory on Battlefield, which, by the way, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of untapped potential that I haven't done there yet. And if you want to see more Battlefield videos, just show me by hitting that like button. But I think what it's going to come down to, the longevity of Battlefield 6 as a whole. The base is there for an amazing game. The base has been built. The gameplay is fluid. It looks great. It sounds great. Kind of like how we felt about Modern Warfare 2019 back in the day. But they have to continue to listen, and what comes next is how they treat the live service model. This has been the part that Call of Duty has done so poorly over the last years. What are they going to do for their battle pass? Is it going to be a system that's just based off of playtime? Is it going to be based off of challenges? How much is it going to cost? And on top of that, what are the microtransactions going to look like? We know that they're doing bundles. We know that they're doing selling cosmetic items. But 1, how much are they going to cost? 2, are they going to be worth actually buying? And 3, how ridiculous will they go with them? That is another really important question. And the last thing is player retention. I think in the first person genre, mainly because of Fortnite, shooter games are having to be forced to have like weekly or almost bi-weekly events or challenges or new game modes, which in the past you could just do every single season, once a month, once every 2 months. But now it's almost like something weekly needs to be added in to keep people's attention. And if Battlefield can do those things better than Call of Duty while listening to the community and building off of this base, this could be the next big shooter. It really, really could. And I must say, since the beta came out, I have really been enjoying it. The question is, what does Call of Duty do now? And I truly believe it's going to be tough for them to sell Black Ops 7 against this. If you've seen any of the leaks, which I'm probably going to be covering tomorrow or the next day, they have gone in a very different direction. It doesn't look like they're going for a realistic shooter. It doesn't look like that whatsoever. Yet they also haven't committed to doing a fully futuristic shooter with wall running and crazy stuff like that. So they're just kind of in this limbo area where what they're building doesn't compete whatsoever. And I don't know. I don't know how they do the marketing next, but time will tell. We will see. And right now, Battlefield is kicking some ass.
We are
Yep.
reaching for the stars, but we're making
It's a good video, bro. Joking. let's watch. Espresso. Angry Bang. Espresso 22 minutes ago.
I'm down. Thank you.
I get the revive.
Let's watch this first.
Day 1 of the Battlefield multiplayer beta is in the books, and we're on to day 2. With a stupid amount of time in through just one day, it's probably for the better that I'm not actually able to play and I have to take a day off, but in the meantime, Battlefield may have actually done it. They may have actually built something special here, and the best part of it all, they seem to know what needs fixed for the finish line, as even while things seem great, there are still some glaring issues with the build that we have. Today we're taking a look at the meteoric rise we saw in Battlefield 6's beta yesterday, a few issues that have already been addressed, and what it may take for the future. So drop your thoughts, drop a like, and make sure to subscribe for more Battlefield 6 content. I'd love to have in the community. But let's start out with the pleasant surprise here, perhaps. There was an insane amount of hype for this beta. Yesterday's launch day numbers for the beta were kind of crazy from every metric that you looked at. Player count? Well, I mean, Steam charts alone, so just Steam, clocked the max players at 334,549 players. One singular platform when there's also the EA app, Epic Games Store, PlayStation, and Xbox unaccounted for. For perspective, by 10 a.m., just 6 hours after the beta had launched, overnight for a lot of the world, bear in mind, that had already doubled the all-time peak for 2042. What's crazier still is that it's not even considered open yet. While a ton of people probably have beta codes, yes, they're not hard to get. It's almost a guarantee that more players will jump in during the span of this upcoming weekend and into next weekend as well. So that number may actually go up. Twitch viewership, well, that was insanely up as well. Of course,
Oh my god,
came on, allowing players to get
800,000.
the game on Twitch does help out tremendously. But I had seen that
Tim the Tatman had alone CS2's viewership, bro. Tim the Tatman had 200,000 viewers. And that's a big chunk, bro. A big chunk.
the viewership midday was around like 900,000 viewers in that category, propping it atop the directory in Twitch, even being higher than the peaks of games like Siege, Overwatch, Tarkov, and PUBG's all-time best. And I also feel like I saw somewhere that it became the most played game via Steam to technically be unreleased. I can't remember off the top of my head where I saw that. But anyways, it was something weird like that, but the excitement is definitely palpable. And the nice part about that is the general sentiment seems to be, well, kind of great. Like, obviously there's going to be people who enjoy it and people who do not. If you do not, totally fine. If you do, great. Love that for you. That happens with everything though. But it's an absolute
I'm really enjoying
in
it.
the FPS space in recent years, and more recently in recent months. From what I've seen around, at least, it seems like people are actually having fun with Battlefield 6 and enjoying it. Something that I find incredibly refreshing. It's nice to just, enjoy stuff from time to time. Couldn't tell you the last time that I sank 10 to 12 hours into a first-person shooter on day one and still felt amped up and ready to go for more, only be stopped by real-world obligations, but again, it might be for the better here with this. But that said, all of this is great, but it's also not without its issues. There are, of course, a handful of issues you probably saw, that you may have experienced firsthand, and that DICE and the Battlefield team has already seen. From the very beginning with the long server queue times. I think at one point I saw, maybe I could be wrong, I know I saw 250,000 at one point because one of my friends was in a party with us when he got a queue of 250,000, like right after the servers went up and there was still a ton of problems with that. That stuff has been fixed out. You will still see a server queue from time to time, but it'll probably be only something that lasts like 10-15 seconds max. But again, still not without its issues. Since the launch of the beta, there's been...
I waited like 30 minutes, bro. 30 minutes for the queue. I wonder how they got rid of the queue, like, if the game servers are full. Maybe they kicked out people that were AFK. You could have actually just put the game on AFK and then just you could have just put the game on AFK and just then waited, and then you didn't have to wait in the queue.
a few different updates coming from...
Or maybe there was maintenance, I think. Like right now, there's gonna be maintenance, the open beta.
The community team talking about things that are already addressed, already in the works, and have fixes either already out or on the way. Things like the playlist lock issue was something they tackled head on, where they said, we're aware of an issue where some players can't matchmake after finishing a match due to playlists being unavailable. We recommend restarting your game client to resume matchmaking. And additionally, things like tiles showing early access required when you have early access. That happened to Zach or Immortal in our party last night whenever the queues were again still insanely high, like at 250,000 plus. So they've already acknowledged those types of things, but then they also released an article called Battlefield 6 Open Beta Known Issues, where they said this section will contain known issues that we feel the need to highlight and should be seen as a list that we aim to update over time and be your one go-to place for known bugs and issues related to the Battlefield 6 Open Beta. Open Beta represents a game in active development. As such, you may expect some performance or gameplay related issues as we continue to develop Battlefield 6 ahead of its launch on October 10th. So basically, this article they published, I'm pretty sure it's already actually been updated to change a few things, remove a few things, and stuff like that. Basically, their Twitter version of a trailer board we've seen plenty of times in the Call of Duty space the last couple of years. But on the bigger picture, they talked about things like weapons and weapon recoil, stating early access and open beta use the same build as the multiplayer reveal event, and we want to acknowledge that we're aware of some of the feedback around weapon recoil patterns. While not present within the open beta, a series of balance passes have already taken place around weapon recoil. However, they were not able to be included in the open beta build in time. The team is consistently paying attention to feedback around all things weapons and will continue to keep players updated at a later point about more details specific to the weapon balancing and gameplay. So while we won't see it right now, and maybe we'll see some things that are a little bit broken in the weaponry, i.e. for me, things like the M87A1 shotgun, the SGX and PWS7A2, guns like that are pretty powerful. While we'll see some changes likely to those in the future, they just won't make it into the beta build, but they are aware of those type of things. But then they detailed a ton of stuff down to bugs like the closed weapon conquest playlist is not working as intended sometimes, where some weapon categories are unlocked by mistake. The open beta still allows for multiple launchers. There are rare cases where Twitch drops won't progress. Saw that all throughout my stream earlier yesterday, where it was just something that it seemed like it was on a massive delay if it was counting at all. And the firing range running at a 30 hertz refresh rate, where that's not obviously intended. Down to things that are, of course, needing a fix, but you may have not have even noticed. Things like primary weapon deploy functions currently delaying during sprint, players unable to ping enemies when they're using stationary weapons, a ton of in-progress or placeholder icons or things that pop up where they shouldn't, and so on and so forth. Stuff that are smaller things, but are also things that may be affecting some players. Among other items, I've also noticed an inability to leave matches at some points. Quite a lot of game crashing reports have been out there and things alike, so there's definitely more, and they even say this is not a definitive list. We'll work to update this with additional issues as the early access and open beta unfold. Now, to me, what I like about this is, of course, I've said it for years, communication is the biggest key here. If I may be so bold, it kind of seems like Zampella's Battlefield is kind of trying to reinvent the image of the franchise over the last two titles. I'm not quite sure if it's a poor statement or not, but it seems like the game was built with feedback in mind, revealed with community in mind, and played with everyone in mind, as we've already seen plenty of comments from developers and studio executives talking about design elements, core philosophies, and principles.
It's very good. I think only like a few games have done this, and that is listening to feedback more than themselves. Let that sink in.
Coming changes for launch, explaining things and why they appear as they do in Battlefield 6 or why they do not. And I worry that I kind of flirt with the word transparency a bit because like maybe that curses it in the future. But so far, I mean, from labs onwards, there's been that open channel of communication, something that is crucial in getting feedback and acting upon it for the health of a game. We see this all the time with betas, but the big question I think going out of that is, can they keep that open channel post-launch? I have no doubt that this game's launch will be great by Battlefield standards, and I think it can make waves in the general gaming industry, but the post-launch management is what I really think will separate it from a game that may have a quick high versus a sustained future of success. A driving factor of that is community transparency and communication, at least in my humble opinion. So for me, it seems like They've got the interest, they've got the people's hype. Now they know all these things they have to work on, and they've already acknowledged them, and it's just a matter of how to act upon it and keep acting upon it while keeping transparency with the community. So let's just hope the long-term plans includes more of that, I guess. But anyways, while out of office today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about some first day sort of impressions and stuff that we got out of this, while also addressing some things that you may have noticed or were hoping to see addressed by the developers themselves, which is nice to definitely see. So that said, back to regular scheduled content as of tomorrow, and some cool things that I'm hoping to get up as of beta weekend 1 here and leading into the sort of gap period between 1 and 2 in the weekdays upcoming. But for now, that's where we're gonna wrap it up. So let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think Battle
Thoughts down below. W game. I really enjoyed all my thing. What the people EA just went all in on PS6.
In case you haven't been paying attention, EA really has been having a bad time. And for them, everything is riding on Battlefield 6 actually being good. And this is a game with a real tall order. It's got to reunite a fractured fan base, it's got to recover from a previous dud of a release in 2042, and it's also got to do the small little thing of keeping EA's executives and investors happy, all at the same time, which is tough. But so far, there are some good numbers. 500,000 wish lists in just a few days, millions of views. It really seems Battlefield 6's reveal has been perfect. But you know how things are in this channel. Behind the scenes, we've got reports that not all's great. Apparently, developers are burning out, and one of the reasons why is insiders report that EA expects 100 million players, which is actually more than Battlefield has ever sold. And I don't just mean any given Battlefield, I mean all of them, combined, ever. So it seems that something doesn't quite add up. There's another fun thing going on. Vercel's V0 and every no-code tool on Earth have empowered a whole works. You'll build just a structured path that turns all that guarantee. Okay, so before the Battlefield 6 reveal, everyone kinda knew what was coming, at least bar one major feature. Leaks from Battlefield Labs and data mining showed us that it was basically going to be the Battlefield reset. Now, there is a strong contrast here. At the very same time, Call of Duty is getting just memed on for these cel-shaded American.
Bro, this looks like Fortnite, bro. And you guys know Fortnite is just a childish game, bro. No real adult plays it anymore. It's dead, and I hope everyone just realizes no one wants these skins in any battle royale ever. We just need to stick to soldiers, then that's it.
Dad skins, you got Beavis and Butthead cosmetics. What the hell is Call of Duty anymore? It's completely deviated into the lands of slop. So, for Battlefield, that's fairly good, right? Their big competitor is kind of on a downswing. And because of this, a feeling started to build. One where Warzone was losing its way, where Battlefield might be back. Of course, forget that Battlefield has literally never outsold Call of Duty. No. This is all about the vibes. But we still can't ignore 2042, disappointed at launch, and sure, it was, in a way, a miracle. That might sound insane, but basically, that game was built from the bones of an extraction shooter in a single year, and by a company that, by that stage, had completely been torn to shreds with massive turnover. They then rebuilt the game over the 3 preceding years. It's substantially better now, but that does not change the deep and widely held perception of it being quite bad. Also, there's a fundamental problem. The community is fractured, right? It's split between 2 world wars, multiple modern games, console spin-offs, and wild tonal mismatches. What is Battlefield kind of depends on when you pick the franchise up. I started with the likes of Vietnam, 1942, and Battlefield 2, so I'm very old and crusty. For a lot of other people, it's bad company. So you've got a divided base, bad PR, eroded brand value, which obviously meant the watchword on social media was no pre-orders. So the reveal happened. 500,000 Steam wishlists after the single-player seller in Steam. So I suppose so much for the no pre-orders. People just wanted to fork over money for a game they couldn't play because pre-orders are a thing that people do. Anyway, add to that millions of views in the multiplayer trailer and a humongous marketing campaign that undoubtedly cost them millions. They had hundreds of creators broadcasting hype and praise. Do you know what? Did kind of work, but only because the game basically just looked like a scientific formula of exactly what fans would want. And in a way, we shouldn't be surprised. They had 4 studios, right? 4 components of the overarching Battlefield studios that basically just...
Yeah, like 4 studios is crazy, bro. That means that they're really serious about this being the best Battlefield ever. And I hope that first they fix all the bugs in the open beta or the early access and patch them and then release them at launch. Second, more modes. No Fortnite skins, Black Ops 6 skins, and then also the single player campaign to be good. And even better than Battlefield 3's and 4's campaign.
Made kind of what the leaks promised. So essentially for this game, think Battlefield 4 reimagined. Add to that Battlefield 5's movement, which I must say was incredible, the tone of Battlefield 1 and the environmental depth of Battlefield 1, add to that more explosions, and you basically have something for everyone. And I mean everyone. This is a game that cannot fail. Even before the reveal, they were managing expectations here. They were promising playlists that were locking weapons to classes in the beta. They actually then confirmed that for full launch. They were doing everything to make players happy. Obviously so. EA can't afford frustrated players. Not even one frustrated player, not when, reportedly, they need 100 million of them. So let's talk about if EA are sane and hinged. The 100 million number I've been talking about comes from Ars Technica's investigation into this, and honestly, it's kind of rough. Very much this omelette has involved some broken eggs. Basically, they have allegedly huge expectations, and those expectations have wreaked havoc. And I'll start with Ridgeline Games. It collapsed in 2024, and the cause was basically no oversight and impossible demands with not enough staff to pull off what they were tasked, and apparently this all led to the single-player campaign falling behind its schedule. Meanwhile, well, across everything, you just had long ass hours and people burning out. You've got DICE veterans reportedly bristling under centralized EA leadership. You've got leadership that reportedly set an incredible target. To quote from the reporting, a lofty player target was set for Glacier, which is BF6's codename. 100 million players over a set period of time that included post-launch. Yes, that does seem kind of insane, and according to this report, the budget of this game is over $400 million, which is obviously a shitload of money, but for EA, well, they want this to be a multi-billion-dollar tentpole. So let's add context to this. Apex Legends took 2 years to hit that 100 million player benchmark. Call of Duty Warzone was able to get that, but took 13 months, and you know, it was Call of Duty, so it's absolutely humongous, and it also had COVID momentum. So even with all that, it still needed 13 months. As for Battlefield, well, Battlefield has got 80 million lifetime sales. That's total. Well, yes, sales are not players, but still, 100 million, if true, is an absolutely wild target. It would almost require players from, like, loads of other shooters to just kind of abandon their games and all flock to Battlefield. And you know what? EA's Ace card, the trick up their sleeve, is a feature I've not talked about yet that may just be the main way that they could do that. But as far as ifs go, that's an absolutely humongous if. And yes, they are of course planning a free-to-play Battle Royale to help out. I mean, it's not like the Battle Royale component of Splitgate 2 did that any good. Though I would at least say the Battlefield gameplay format does feel like it fits Battle Royale a bit better. Now, understandably, this quote from EA staff speaking to Ars Technica feels appropriate just given how insane these targets seem to be. Quote, "Nothing in our market research or our quality deliverables indicate that we would be anywhere near that." So that's EA kind of denying what's in the report. So what's the logic here? Well, maybe EA has got some very long-term view of what post-launch is, and 100 million is something they're comfortable reaching in like 4 or 5 years. Or maybe they looked at Call of Duty Warzone and thought, yeah, sure, we can do that. Or maybe they simply set targets based on development costs, not realistic projections, and at a reported $400 million, holy shit, this one's pretty expensive. Now, that latter point would make sense if it had famously unrealistic expectations, seemingly from how large its budget was, but obviously I think the money pit that game was is more a result of, the years and years of development and multiple restarts than it is the actual amount of money that went into the final game that people were able to buy and play. Now, of course, these sources may just be...
This game looks sick. What the hell? This game looks absolutely sick, bro.
Reporting old goals to Ars Technica. I do believe and imagine that they would stand behind their reporting and that they do believe that, look, what these sources are telling them is true. But still, things can change, sources can be out of date, but the one thing I've not talked about thus far in this video is the new feature, or humongously upgraded feature, that could be Battlefield's single best chance at achieving anything new.
After this video, I'm gonna end the stream.
To be honest, as a long-time Battlefield fan, I did not expect any crazy one-hilses, and that's because most of the multiplayer reveal had leaked. There's one thing that didn't, and holy shit, it does appear to be pretty damn blaze-worthy. So, context. 2042 had something called Portal Mode. That was pretty cool. It allowed for custom game modes, and pretty in-depth ones. But BF6 is going way, way further. This is kind of insane. It is not just about changing settings in a server or making a custom game mode. It's actually full map customization, like granular control over everything. That means custom UI. It means custom scripting. Yes, scripting, code. And it turns out it's actually built on Godot. Godot is an open source game engine. It's a big up-and-comer, especially with, our friends at Unity making things a little bit spicy over the last few years. Now, of course, it is Godot.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's there as the front end. And if you want an example of what this actually allows for, I mean, shit, this brings me back to my StarCraft 2 days. We've got a map that's basically a sky platform climbing challenge that they showed off. Basically think Halo's Forge mode, but quite massively. And the value here can really multiply fast. As an example, the press saw new modes that included top-down shooters. There's apparently arcade puzzle games. There are horde modes with custom UI. And most importantly, verified modes. Now, those verified modes would grant XP and progression. For me, that would be a really big thing. As fun as UGC stuff can be, it's user-generated content, if it doesn't hook into the core, numbers and things that they want your monkey brain to be very happy about, as you make your numbers go up, then for a lot of people, it's just a random side distraction. Yeah, we could talk about the over-justification effect and why we should really just be playing games for the fun of playing games, but look, the reality is that matters. That they're actually seeing that ahead of time is pretty good, especially because the inclusion of XP and progression is something that 2042 just went back and forth on, but for Battlefield 6, they've actually got a day one plan. So, going back to the idea of this is de-risked and there's truly something for everyone, yeah, holy shit. I mean, clans can finally get the 24/7 Metro servers of their dreams. If you're a content creator, you can build some mini games, but I've got to stop for a second because we all know who's really important, and that is, of course, the shareholders and their value. So let's talk about that, because what Battlefield Studios gets is audience-generated content, the big industry buzzword of the day, and that brings me back to one of my favorite men on Earth, Andrew Wilson, the interesting CEO man of Electronic Arts. One of my favorite quotes from him is he called future game content future innovation creativity or something like that. I've never seen a man with such an ability for just pure CEO waffle, but this is kind of relevant. So at an investor call before the showcase, he said this: "We've been investing more behind this Battlefield than any Battlefield product before it. And really the big reason for that is this isn't just a product. We're really building out Battlefield as a platform." Now, I assumed that purely just meant skins and microtransactions. And obviously it does, but that's kind of indirect. You see, back in 2022, during Battlefield 6 planning, Wilson told investors something key: that 20% of EA gamers make in-game content. That's kind of shocking stat to me. I wouldn't have thought that was true, but anyway, apparently 50% of people engage with that content. Maybe The Sims is what drives those numbers, but anyway, then he dropped this, quote, "Minutes engaged and money spent correlates on an almost 1-to-1 basis. So whether we create the content or our community creates the content, provided it's high quality, provided it's engaging, it represents an extraordinary opportunity for us. So, in theory, right, creator tools keep audiences engaged, and that means that EA wouldn't need to go as grotesque or perhaps short-termist with their monetization as some other games. Obviously, they still might, because Andrew Wilson
This just looks so bad.
opportunity, and I of course don't trust him. But still, with that context in mind, I think we can understand why they have put so much money, reportedly 400 million, into getting all of this right. Bringing this all together, we've discussed EA's pillar-based business model before in this channel.
This just looks way better than
EA Sports FC, which is a clunky name, but you got that and Madden over on the EA Sports side of the business. Over in EA Entertainment, you've got The Sims. Battlefield was once a pillar, but EA kind of did see to that, didn't they? And I suppose big BioWare games were also a pillar, but EA also saw to that. But anyway, what then happened is competing demands and executive decisions weakened Battlefield as a pillar and weakened a lot of other things with EA Entertainment. What they need then is for Battlefield to be back as a pillar in a way where it's actually useful to their business and, you know, not just a video game that we could buy, play, and enjoy. Because that would be silly, wouldn't it? The industry's fine. Now, whenever they're investing $400 million in a platform, they do expect returns. In many ways, EA is a company that would only know how to build big. So Portal and Battle Passes create their revenue stream. But core development is what will define success here. That is the developers who work for years and years trying to give players exactly what they want. If you're an investor type, if you're in the market, you're thinking about UGC, you're thinking about time spent on brand and all of these fun, waffly things. But if you're playing the game, you care about the game. And you know what? It seems the developers have actually delivered on the game side of things. A lot of ex-veterans who left in the tumultuous times before Battlefield 6 apparently came back. And overall, it does seem this is a team that has delivered. And I'm saying that based on reactions to the beta. So the developers delivered, regardless of the business demands. And if Ars Technica's reporting is anything to go by, well, it may not all be okay. I desperately hope it is. I want Battlefield to be a mainstay, and good lord, Call of Duty needs to be smacked about. It is an absolute embarrassment to games as a medium. Just the way it's developed, the shameless microtransactions, and just the point where, as someone who genuinely enjoys Call of Duty, who bought Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and was happy with his goddamn purchase, I wouldn't want to go anywhere near it because, you know what, in my Call of Duty, I don't want to see Nicki Minaj knifing American some Zoomer, I don't know, bizarre knife.
What the frick is this?
Also a branded product, because that's hell, and I don't want to live there. So, yeah, hopefully, not for the sake of EA, but hopefully for the sake of the industry, we get some proper competition in the shooter space. And I suppose since we live in a very cyclical world, well, Call of Duty, you know, reached its apex. It's sort of, you know, it's due in the calendar for Call of Duty.
Snoop Dogg is also in the game, bro.
Maybe it's finally time for Battlefield to do the whole underdog thing. You know, the $400 million underdog, because this is a weird-ass industry. Okay. Are you interested in this? Gotta be real with you. I am. I love Battlefield, and I at least don't think we'll be getting American Dad, Homelander, Space Marines, Helldivers, or just any other weird shit in Battlefield. At least for now, because, as I said, it's cyclical. And if Battlefield 6 is the success...
Oh, finally. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 4 a.m. for me, bro. I've streamed for 4 hours. My longest stream ever. Like, ever. Hope you enjoyed. If someone joined. Nice rhymes. And I'll see you in my next stream.